This is the final video of Group H's application, iDeck. Our target users are card enthusiasts who love to play many different types of card games with real-life opponents. The users need the ability to play cards at any time, to have real opponents to play against, and to have the equipment, such as cards and tables, to play. Current applications fall short of the user's needs in different ways. 21 Pro, a blackjack app, and Zynga Poker, a poker app, both allow the users to play with multiple people, but are limited to their respective game type. Other apps allow for different styles of gameplay, but do not allow the users to play against others over a network. The first thing a user sees is the home screen with a username text field that remembers the last username given. There are two buttons below, Tables and Contacts. Clicking on either will show a pop-up that alerts the user to enter a login if there is none. So let's enter a name and click Contacts to see all of the users currently online. Selecting one will join their table if available. Let's join this table through another way. We will now head back to the home screen. This time we will select Tables and it will show a list of all available tables. A user selects a table to join. The message box on top has notified the table that I joined, and Dan has started a game by dealing as a hand. I can see that I have 14 on the table by moving the cards around, or I can select the private hand view and see a closer inspection. Dan has asked us if we would like to hit. We can respond with using a finger swipe vertically for hit. Now we wait for Dan to deal us the next card. I see that the next card has come, and it is a jack. Oh no, I've lost. I should inform Dan that he has won the game and that I have busted. I can click on the text message icon, type in my message, and click OK, and it will show on the message box. To show the flexibility of the game, we have a situation where Dan and I were currently playing poker. You can see that when I click on a card, it lights up to show that it is selected, and will darken when it has transferred ownership. I suggest to Dan that we should now play Go Fish by typing it into the message box. Since I was the one who suggested it, I should go first. I should ask Dan if he has a 9. Looks like he doesn't, so it's the end of my turn. Dan now asks if I have an 8. I do, so I should drag the card to his icon where it will change ownership. In addition to manually dragging one card at a time from the deck and double tapping to deal, you can also incorporate the iPhone's native accelerometer to shake to shuffle. A major challenge of our project was the networking and synchronization of users' views. This was done with a server and a database. The iPhone sends HTTP requests to the server, which queries the database for game information. The server generates XML data, which is then retrieved by the iPhone. This is essentially a distributed model view controller. The database serves as the model, containing information about each player and their cards. The server acts as the controller, communicating the information between the iPhone and the database, and the iPhone provides the view. From our user testing, we found that we needed to make it easier for the users to create a table. Therefore, we included preset tables for the most popular card games, which help reduce most of the text entry when customizing the table settings. Another benefit we obtained from the user testing is that it helped us to redesign the in-game feedback. We introduced to our interface a message box which notifies the table of events and allows users to communicate to other players at the table. We also created a button to show private hand view of the player's cards. We also introduced icons to distinguish the user and the player. The green icon represents the user's area, while the red icon are those of the other players. Another critique we received from the evaluation was the ability to distinguish one's own cards when face down. Cards face down now show half of their face to their owner, but remain face down to others at the table. Future improvements would include more help documentation, the ability to interact with cards in the private hand view, and support landscape orientation, among others.